A touch of silliness and excitement before the big dive, and what do we see when we first go down? The spot fin lionfish. This guy's got these pretty blue spots. It looks similar to ones we have back home, but it's a much smaller species, so I'm really glad it's not free here. Now that's a goofy looking fish. More on that later. Powder blue tang. Look at that coloration. And this guy is called the spotty cod, or the 4-spot coral grouper. He's got his homie boy there too. You can see he's quite irritated. He says, would you just stop looking at me. Look at how cute he is, though. And this guy is a sea cucumber, and this one can actually walk around and feed with its little tiny pads there. They actually scrape up food and shove it in their mouth. That guy's gorgeous, too. This is one of my favorite fish of all time. This is the Oriental sweetlips, getting a good cleaning, and as you see, there's just tons of them down here. And they're called sweetlips because of them big old juicy lips right there. And look at those things. They're actually pink in the inside, which is super cute. Look at how does nature do this? There's stripes and polka dots. It's crazy. This guy is the toughest triggerfish on the block. The Titan triggerfish. It's known for biting a lot of people, actually. You can lose its temper and it'll come at you. If you're ever thinking about going to the Maldives, just know that the Maldives is the Maldives, not just because of luxury and, being a beautiful view over the ocean. It's about what's under the water that counts. And as you can see, this never-ending surplus of coral and fish is where it's at. Look at those red tails. And that's a Myers butterfly fish right there. Look at the stripes, just feeding. Oh my gosh, so cute. And different squirrel fish and soldier fish. Everywhere you go, it's just insane. And then all of a sudden, a gorgeous anemone. Look at these guys in a group, even prettier. You didn't think they could get prettier, did you? And there it is. This guy's protecting. Now this is a Clark's anemone fish. They are plentiful over here, and this is a close-up. I used my little close-up lens on the GoPro and got some good footage, but most of this is DJI footage. Now this is a giant sock puppet, okay? They're called the giant Moray eel, and even when they're little, they're still called the giant Moray eel because that's the species name. They're super pretty. They're not quite as green as the one we have back at home. And look at this. This is a starfish, believe it or not. It's called the pincushion. And look at that awesome Moorish idol. Look at the face. It's so interesting seeing those patterns. And that guy, guys, is one of the most pretty freaking groupers you'll ever gonna see in your whole life. It's called the Peacock grouper. Not this guy. This is a Maldives anemone fish. But that freaking peacock grouper is stunning. You will see it again. Look at this yellow down the face. I mean, when these guys are juveniles, they look completely different. Another spotty grouper down there with that parrotfish. And we got the sailfin tang, several of those. So tons of different types of soldier fish, which are those ones with the great big eyes. They're usually very red or orange. These guys are pretty, and those lights, those stripes, they glow when they get excited. This is a slender grouper, very pretty spots and stripes. Now, people ask if I'm a marine biologist or anything. There he is, super pretty. That thing flattens out like a starfish. It's crazy. But I'm not. I just like fish a lot. So I think anybody, that, sees all these creatures, look at that peacock again. They're going to just grow to love them. They're going to learn a lot about them. So you can have people that never went to school or college for this sort of thing, and they just know all kinds of stuff just because they go on all these trips and enjoy seeing all these fish. And the more you want to know something, the more you tend to know something. Look at the schooling bannerfish. And these guys are a type of angelfish, I believe, with the black and white stripes. Super pretty. Look at how many there are. Now, the difference is a slight difference in coloration between the reef bannerfish and the schooling. But as you can see, if they school like that, they're the schooling. And these guys are some butterfly fish with the red tail. And what do you know? They're called red-tailed butterfly fish. Super pretty. I mean, the different textures and colors and patterns. It's just, how are these not printed on a printing press? It's insane. It's like some art major just went wild with the paintbrush, but that art major is evolution and nature. Absolutely incredible. So many tiny little fish here. Lionfish would be all over that back home. It would be insane. Oh, look at these guys. Look at that freaking ridiculous school. And then this parrotfish school comes by randomly. Those guys are, I think a type of grunt or a snapper. The emperor angelfish. Look at that mask. Look at those stripes. I will be showing you guys the juvenile form of this fish, and you won't believe the transformation this thing makes. Absolutely incredible. And this guy's a notched butterfly fish. There's a couple different names and types, but I believe this one's called the notched. You can see on the forehead, there's almost like a bottle opener on there. And our hockeys, of course. Hockeys are all over the world pretty much. Unless it's really cold, then they won't be there. They're not going to be in Antarctica. This guy right here, the clown triggerfish. Look at the leopard print on the forehead. It's just incredible. How did that ever happen? Like, how did that fish come to be? It doesn't make sense. It's just absolutely incredible. Each one of my dives is going to be on here, and then I'm going to do like a culmination of the trip. It's going to be great.